Yo, what's going on? Talk to me. Tell me who you are, where you're at. Give me just a second while I clean some things up. That should help, hopefully. Have y'all seen the new magnets? Oh, they're beautiful. Telling you. Nancy knocked it out of the park again, like she do. All right, let me pull up chat. Should be able to see who popped in. Oh, Wendy's on. Dang it, missing Wendy. Started 17 minutes ago. That's all right. Y'all want to go check out Wendy? She's awesome. She's just getting started. Actually, she's been streaming for a bit, but yeah, she's great. Definitely go check her out. I'll share that in just a second. Get over here so I can grab my chat. There, go here, Rhonda. Hey, what's going on? Big hugs. Okay, got that. Popping out chat. Good to go. Lyle Lakamoto. Happy New Year. So what's new with you two? I hope you had a Merry Christmas. Yep, I got the ghosty making the new magnets. Check that out. Would you look at it? Would you just look at it? Thank you, Nancy. Thank you so much. Best snow globe ever. Let me see if I can do a little work on the camera. I found that if I adjust, oh no, it's already adjusted. Okay, never mind. So how are my stackers feeling in these joyous times? Glad to have what we have, even if it's not a whole lot. I know I am. I know we all wish we had more, but even to have a little bit is to feel quite secure. I need to fix my my magnifying or my scope. My scope needs to be re-suction cupped. You know, for the cheap, inexpensive scopes, I wish I would have gotten one that had the screw type adjustable. You know, the solid one, rather than the flexible arm type. Change up the music. I need to get some fresh music. It's been a while. Did you have a Merry Christmas, Rhonda and Lyle? Hope so. Let me test my audio on the stream. Check 1 2 1 2. Yeah, it sounds pretty good. Matter of fact, I think it might sound better than usual. Happy New Year, Jimmy LeCarey! How are you, sir? Hope you had a very Merry Christmas. It's good to see you. Hey, I was just in another stream, and the subject of buying silver off of Walmart's website came up, and I thought I might go over what the best way is to do that, buying silver on Walmart's website, because they allow other sellers to sell things just like Amazon does. You might think that you're buying from Amazon, and sometimes you are, but a lot of the products you're buying from another company that's just selling them through their website. Like, you can buy from SD Bullion on Walmart and get it cheaper sometimes than on SD Bullion's own website. And it will be delivered by SD Bullion. But Walmart is not doing a good job of keeping the unscrupulous sellers off of there, unfortunately. SkyQuest, what's going on? Team 8 in the house. AZ Coins, my brother. What's going on, AZ Coins? Man, you know I'm not streaming very much, so I always got to remember, y'all. AZ Coins sent me some cool error coins, and I've still got quite a few left here. So I got to make sure that I take every opportunity. Let's just take the one off the top. But we need to get these out to the people. Let AZ Coins kindness flow. They shouldn't be locked away here. So thanks again, AZ Coins. Pretty sure this will be the end of them. There were a whole lot more too, y'all. There were like 3 or 4 times awesome error coins as well. Really cool stuff. So yeah, I'm just grabbing Walmart's website here. I guess I don't really need to even get signed in. Let me see if I can. Uh-oh. There we go. That was weird. It was moving kind of slow. Alrighty, let's try to share that screen. There we go. Well, we'll turn that on. Okay. Things are moving slow. I don't know if it's the internet or my computer. There we go. All right, so here's Walmart's website. And I think, let's see, we got department services, get fast, blah, blah, blah. Walmart Plus. What's that? You know what? Forget it. We're just going to go straight to the search bar. Oh, yeah, for the giveaway. Let's open up Nightbot. We're going to use a hashtag. You will have to be here when we draw it. Let's see. Nightbot, what should make the hashtag? Let's go AZ Coins. Actually, no, we don't want to do that one. Or do we? Actually, yeah. Let's do StreamYard since we're on StreamYard. Do hashtag AZ Coins. Okay. So there is a here, I guess I should go here. If we said, "Aw, get out of here, SkyQuest." I'm glad you liked it, man. I thought it was a good mix and nice, you know, classic old stuff. And yeah, just I thought it'd be good for you. I'm really glad you're happy with it. All right, so there we go. Ah, thanks, Jimmy. All right, let's just pin that to the top. All right. You didn't have, dude. That was the other thing I was worried about. I was like, I hope he doesn't have these. They weren't, too super generic or anything. Um, and you didn't have them. That's, dude. It's like my dream come true for both of us. That's too cool. Yeah, at SGTs, I was hoping you might pop in and maybe hop on the stream. I was able to get in there and show the cool stuff that Daryl USA got me, which I have right here and here. Karma, that's right. 210, what's happening? How you doing? Hope you had a Merry Christmas. Let's see, what was I doing here? Oh yeah, okay, so we are at the Walmart website, and what happened? Oh. Okay, hold on. Okay, here we go. So go to Walmart website, sign into your account, and the other cool thing is you can get, like, I think Walmart points, for shopping, like reward points, as well as money back on, your card, whatever credit card you use, whatever kind of cash back you have going on with them. So definitely sign in the search, type in SD Bullion. Probably don't even have to type in SD Bullion Silver. So let's see. What we're looking for is the brand SD Bullion, which these don't tell you right up front, but let's see. Let's just click on the very first one. We're not going to buy it. There were only 10 results, but we should see. See, I believe this is the seller, US Mint. And that kind of scares me because a fake site might use a name like that to actually make people believe that they are buying from the US Mint. Well, if that's the name of their store, then I guess technically you are, but I don't think that that is actually the United States Mint that most people think of. So let's look at, we know this probably isn't SD Bullion. I don't think they'd be putting up pictures advertising for AppNext. But really what I want to see is, I want to highlight the big brands that are selling on Walmart, because you can get some really good deals, as well as, like I said, the money back that you can get in reward points or cash back from your card, etc. So let's try a couple more. Let's check out these slabs. That's a beautiful $50 commemorative. This is again from US Mint. All right. Are all these top 10 from US Mint? Let's see. Yes. That's 3. That's 4. That's 5. 6. 7. Okay, the top 8 results as given by Walmart is not SD Bullion, which I searched for. So that's not looking good, Walmart. Can't do a decent search. Let's try this one. This one is from San Diego Zoo. Okay. And they're selling a bar. And they're saying that's weird. Okay. Other options. Here we go. Here's a Scottsdale stacker from Visit the Scottsdale Mint Store. So hopefully this is, why would it say visit the, where can we find out what the name of this store is? It's kind of purporting to be Scottsdale Mint. They've got a lot of their product. So yeah, if this is truly Scottsdale Mint, I wish you could like highlight them, like make them a favorite. You know what I mean? I'm sorry, I've been neglecting chat. Hopefully nobody said anything super important. I think we're good. Scott, just give them one each. What? You want me to give them all away right now, AZ Coins? I can do that. What are you talking about? Oh yeah, don't forget, everybody type in hashtag AZ Coins. Getting the giveaway. All right, so what do you all think? How would you feel about buying from Scottsdale Mint on Walmart's website if it was cheaper than you could find anywhere else? Let's try this search again, but with their suggested silver at the end of it. Does this help at all? No, they are not putting the name of the store. Here we go, maybe in brand. Yeah, let's look for SD Bullion. I hope SD Bullion is still selling on Walmart's website. Come on. What's the problem? Oh, here we go. Show more. Huh. Okay, NGC, Chinese Mint. That doesn't look too appealing. United States Mint, US Mint, or New Zealand Mint. You don't even list Scottsdale. Customer rating, coin type, grading company, customer grade, middle product category, availability, departments. Well, JM Bullion. No, nothing. It's not letting me do the search. Walmart, what's going on? Your search is broken. Alrighty, well, let's try clicking on some of these. There we go. Okay, so now it's showing the name up here. I guess we scroll down enough. So yeah, here's some sold by APMEX. See, here's a store, APMEX. Now we can just click on this and go directly to all of the things that APMEX store sells here. So this is where they're going to want to, let's see, sort by, let's say, lowest price. So you're trying to find the cheapest you could find. Let's say for 1 ounce, start there. Look at that, half ounce is $51. Man. I wonder if I should pull up AppMex's website and compare prices. Oh, okay, I skipped past the first 1 ounce. Okay, so this is AppMex. Yeah, American Precious Metals Exchange. I'm sure that's what AppMex stands for. So $87.44 is the cheapest 1 ounce. Now let's get into groups like 10. So $83.14 if you buy 10. $16.89. That's actually more expensive if you buy twice as many. AppMex, you might want to fix something here. Charge them less if you want to buy more. This should be less than $16.62.80. So why are you charging people $26.20 more if they buy 2 of these? You're $26.20 too high, or $27.20, or no, 26. Yep. Come on, AppMex, get it together. Got 5. Only a slight premium more than the 10. So you are getting a break when you go from 5 to 10. This is supposed to be lowest to highest. Why did it? It's like it's going low to high again. Wonder if you can do more per page. Doesn't look like it. All right, so there you go. We found AppMex. I wish we could highlight the store as, you know, as safe. You know, I'm sure 218 different items for sale. I'm sure this is the authentic AppMex. Let's go back, see if we can find some other well-known stores. Scottsdale Mint is probably official. I bet you PAMP. Well, I can't be sure. Let's go ahead and click on PAMP. PAMP Suisse, they have 16 items from 1 ounce golds at a fairly good price. I like the King Kong. It's not bad either as far as premiums go. And it's a coin. It's a Newegg coin. Very cool. I dig that. What else does PAMP have? Dig that eagle too. Oh, they got a nice guitar. I got a better one. Ooh, I love this design. When I first saw these, I was like, ooh, that's a cool shaped coin. You know, as far as the shaped one goes. Oh, they got the Liberty Bell. Nice. Very cool. So yeah, I would save this one if I could, if there was a way. Maybe if I was signed into my account, it would give me the option to save as a favorite. But you get the idea. Like I said, SD Bullion used to be on here. I know, I think Silver Seeker did a video on a really good deal. Again, it was cheaper than the place offered on their own website. So this is definitely something to check out when you are looking to purchase. Just make sure that it's from a well-known, trusted company. I don't know if they have yeah, it looks like they have reviews, so you can certainly look at those to be sure. Save. Scottsdale, what's MMTC PAMP? Don't know what that's about. It's a very off name for a company. Let's see if we can find who's a lot of 10 Walmart. Now, see, this says Walmart, unbranded, but it has Walmart in the description. That's odd. I wonder where Walmart is sourcing them, if it is from Walmart. Oh, okay, here we go. Sold and shipped by AppNex. Here you go. So off on the right-hand side, maybe don't pay attention to what it says here is the name of the company. Just scroll over here and look at sold and shipped by AppNex Inc. I'm gonna click on this, see where it takes me. Okay, so this is their storefront for AppNex. Your ratings, about the seller, business name is AppNex Inc. So yeah, this all looks like the official storefront. Again, I don't see a place to favorite it. You can click on Shop All right here to see all of their items. 1,000+ items from AppNex here. Let's see if we can search via lowest price. I'm not seeing a shop similar, no. Yeah, this would be a whole lot of pages to scroll through. So let's see, 5 silver rounds, not a good price. Well, you get the idea. How to find the good stores. I should have made that full screen. I'm sorry, y'all. Please forgive me. Alright, back to chat. Okay, just one for now. Yeah, Jay-Z coin. Stretch man. It's cheaper than buying it at the mint. Oh, man. Yeah. That's not tough to beat. I'm right here, Rhonda, I swear. Brian, what's going on? Sorry I missed you there. Good evening, Brian. You're in the AZ coins. Nice. Let me see if I can share the Chrome window. Let's see. Okay, I'm gonna have to stop the other one. It's not what I wanted. This is it. No, we can't do everything. We can do it through here. So we'll turn off the audio. There we go. Very nice. So, anybody excited? Captain Stacks, Papa Smurf, what's going on, y'all? Oh man, it's not the first of the year yet, so I can't give out memberships. That's okay. Well, how do I back out of here? Okay. Never mind. There you go, guys. Get in your hashtags. Oh, well, I need to fix my scope, but this is going to be a gift from AZ Coins. Let's see why. Oh, I'm getting a notification from StreamYard. To simplify our structure and support long-term improvements to StreamYard, StreamYard Inc., the company that previously provided your service, has been merged into its parent entity, Bending Spoons US Inc. This means that starting January 1st, 2026, your service is now being provided by Bending Spoons US Inc. No action is required on your part. Everything about your account, including how your personal data is processed, will remain the same. Okay, so back to this 1984 DDO RPM. Oh, you know what? You can even see some different coloring below the D, almost like it's raised. See anything on the other side? I don't see any dimple. But let's get it under the microscope. Check her out. Oh, whoa, 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 whoa. Hey, 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 hey. Hey, hey, hey. Holy cow. Dude, AZ Coins, you sent some of the coolest freaking stuff. You all are really going to want to hang around for me to get the microscope up, because this RPM is really freaking cool. I'm not even kidding. You've got to see this. Hold on just a second. Let me show you this. Let me show you something. Man. AZ Coins. Dude. You, sir, must have been searching coins for a long, long time to have so many awesome finds like this. It's times like these that I'm jealous that I don't get into my own giveaways. All right, give me just a second. I need to get a little bit of fluid, water for the suction cup on the microscope. If you don't know, that will help your suction cup adhere better. There's just a little bit of water on both surfaces. So yeah, give me just a second. Get your hashtags in. I'm telling you, you are not going to want to miss out on this sweet, sweet error coin from the one, the only AZ Coins. AZ Coins, if you would please type in !me so our friends can see where to check you out. All right, I'm almost there, y'all. It's Yoksnov here, is who I see. What's going on, Yoksnov? Make sure you get your hashtag in. I'm getting ready to show y'all what AZ Coins is giving away this time. Let's see. I think I need to get this on the other side. No, let's get there. Okay. Alrighty. Got the microscope secured. Now let's make a little platform. Alright, we're going to take this down for a second and put the microscope up. Here we go, extra camera. What? Oh, that's right. I just have to go over here. Bingo, bango, bongo. Come on now. I'm scared. Okay, now you can start to see it. You see the circle? It's like you can see the die. It really does almost look like this person went Thor on hammering. Like you can see the whole circle. And not only can you see like 2Ds doubling, it seemed like even well below, there you go, like right there, you can start to see the bottom of another D down there below or above the semicircle. So it's almost like a triple. Instead of a double die, it's a triple. Triple repunch. I think this thing got hit a few times. Maybe this guy was drinking on the job or something, but I mean, just to even be able to see that whole circle around it, there's way too much pressure applied. You know what I'm saying? What do y'all think about that? Isn't that crazy? How am I gonna get this glare off? I think it was looking good for a minute. There we go. I need to put something under the front. Let's try this. There we go. Looks pretty good. Isn't that crazy, y'all? One of you's gonna win this. Thank you, AZ Coins. 7 stacks. What's going on? Sam CB. Hey. Just look at some Papa Smurf. No. That's saving that for my OnlyFans, Papa Smurf. I gotta have something to justify all that money I'm charging people. Captain Stacks, what's going on? Yeah, make sure you get that hashtag AZCoins in. Buy up gold and silver. How's it going? It's good to see y'all. I hope you're having a good night. JR13, what's up, man? Dude, I tried to get a hold of you. I got you on Facebook and tried to get a message to you. Someone was interested. They didn't know. I think they were looking to find out what payment methods you took. Let me know if you got sold what you needed to, if you got that handled. And if not, then let the people know in the house what you got going on. If you're selling, if you're buying, anybody, feel free. I'll probably be selling here pretty soon. Got lots of goodies. Let's see. Oh, this doesn't help. I gotta just take a random stab. I don't know which one's my regular camera. Is the bottom one? Okay, there it is. Oh yeah. Let's get those stickers, y'all. Aren't those beautiful? Walking in a winter wonderland. Nancy did it again. Oh, Nancy. Fancy Nancy. Alrighty, let's see here. Yep, that is a sweet air coin. AZ Coins, thank you so much. Hope you're doing well, 7 stacks. Hope you had a Merry Christmas and you have a Happy New Year. And going to the shop, look and sold what I needed and got the car today. Nice. Very nice. Yeah, dude, they're magnets too. Even better than stickers. Reusable, transferable. So, hey, Have you all heard of an app called Glint? It seems pretty cool. I'm thinking about trying it. Um, Thank you, Seven Stacks. Thank you very much. Um, yeah, I'll once I get it downloaded and check it out, I'll give you all a link, and when you use it, you'll get for referrals. I believe the person who refers gets $10 in gold, and the other person that gets the app gets $10 in gold. So yeah, once I get that referral code, I'll pass it out to you guys. I mean, why would you turn down $10 in free gold? The way it works is they hold it in a vault in Switzerland. It's insured by Brinks, and you can buy silver or gold. It's what's the term? Where it's like it's allocated, right? So they won't be able to do anything, with your silver or gold. It can't be used for anything else. It's allocated just for you, and you can use it to pay for stuff. With the card that you get from them is a MasterCard. So anywhere that takes MasterCard, you can use that. Or I'm thinking you might be able to, like, how you can link that card up with other things like Google Pay or, PayPal or something like that. So I'm sure there's other ways, I think, that you could pay. I guess I shouldn't say I'm sure, but it seems like you would be able to kind of link that, in other ways to be able to pay. But lots of places take MasterCard. You can also send money to friends. Yeah, you can pay with your gold or you can pay with your silver. So what you would want to do ideally is load it up or buy, when spot prices are low, and then maybe only use it to buy things when prices are high, right? That would maximize the benefits. Of course, there's fees for this and that, but I think that they're minimal. I really think they're not outrageous. You're, of course, if you're gonna, pull money out of an ATM in Las Vegas, it's probably the highest rate. It's probably $5 charge, just to do that. But you're probably gonna pay that almost with any bank in Vegas. But again, that's I believe the maximum you would get charged. But ideally, it's probably going to be minimal, maybe $2 or something like that. Most people don't have to go to an ATM. You can just pay with the card. But yeah, it seems pretty cool, pretty legit. It's been around a while. If y'all know JT Coin Rings, he started reporting on it, I want to say maybe a year ago. So, and they had been around for a little while even then. But yeah, it seems pretty cool. I know Miles Franklin has had him on, the owner. I believe he's had him on his show. Seems like a cool cat. Opus Singer, my brother. What is happening with you, sir? I hope all the surgery stuff is working out well and you're benefiting from some relieved pain. Been thinking about you, man. Hey, we got this sweet Repunch Mint Mark error coin from AZ Coins. If you want a chance on winning that, just type in #AZ Coins. It is a cool looking repunch mint mark, I'm telling you. It's almost like it's almost dimpled, I guess you would say. Let me get some other things here to try to prop it up. See if we can get it even closer. Man, yeah, that thing looks quadrupled. Doesn't it? It's got that big circle around it, like from the outside of the die. Surgery was last Monday. Oh, wow. So you're still healing. One more and I'll be normal again. Normal-ish. I'll take it. I'll take it. Awesome, man. Well, you're in our prayers, as well as everyone on the hospital crew. I hope it goes swimmingly, and you'll be swimming by summertime, surfing if you want to. Blockas, what's going on, man? I missed you there. Sorry. Hope all is well. Make sure I didn't miss anybody else. Yeah, we're good. Yep, these silver prices are crazy, y'all. It did look like it was dipping back down again, a little bit lower even than earlier. Ooh, yeah. Currently 74.37. Just it dipped down a little before that, like 74.24. All right, now it's 74.28. So it is taking a pretty good sized dip right now. So yeah, wow. About $2 or $3. Man, these swings are crazy for silver. I mean, you remember back in the day, like a 50-cent move was pretty chunky, you know? It's more like a, I don't know, 25, 35-cent move. It's kind of the most you would see. Now it's 10 times that. It's going to be a wild ride, y'all. Hold on tight. It's going to be a fucking bronco. Silver futures are at 74.35. So at least we're not in backwardation currently. And platinum, man. Platinum blew up. Bitcoin sitting at just over 88,000. XRP is sitting at 187. And Doge is sitting at 12 cents. George Mendez, I've got a question. Are you taking questions? Absolutely. Jorge, drop it on me, man. What are you wondering? Hopefully I can help. Mr. Blue, you're my boy, Blue. Good to see you, sir. Hope all is well. When you're taking a shower, do you ever just keep your eye on a single bead of water and watch it as it's streaming down your bosom? No, I've got far too much hair for that single bead of water to stay on its own. But that is not where I expected that to go. See if I can get this more centered. That light is almost... I forgot, can I turn... Oh yeah, I can turn down this light. Does that help? Yikes, it makes the other light even worse. Let's try this. Maybe I can change the focus. It's pretty good. Right there is probably worth shooting. No, not doing that. Mick Shaky, what's going on, man? Driving, but able to listen while I head home, homie from the chiropractor. Man, speaking of chiropractor, we were just talking to another friend of mine, man, and he's got some surgeries going on, but hopefully they're going to make everything all right. Beyond that, what's your personal distribution percentage-wise between precious metals? Man, it's actually probably fairly easy to figure out. I would say 95% silver and 5% gold, with just a sprinkle of platinum and copper, I guess. But yeah, silver and gold, it's probably 95-5. Strange. What's strange? Oh, hey, Tahoe, I miss you in Mars. Sorry, man. What's going on? Yeah, I'm pretty heavy silver. I came to a realization, someone did the other day. I saw them in some chat somewhere, and they said, why is gold so expensive compared to silver? And I said, aha, you're catching on. The answer is because it has been, period, for so long, period. That's, in my eyes, it's certainly not because of functionality. If you want to try to place it in rarity, then it still wouldn't be at this quickly depleting number of 60, 50, high 50, ratio of gold to silver. Would be more like 14-1. But yeah, I'm not foreseeing, short of some major discovery that silver or that gold is capable of doing, that silver can't. I'm looking to move my gold, and have been for a while, for silver, and not looking to move back. I'll probably be more willing to buy more gold than silver when the gold silver price ratio dips below roughly 30 to 1. Yeah, I mean, we're quickly getting there. Now, when we get there, what if it doesn't seem like it's slowing down? Are you going to reevaluate and say, okay, maybe I can wait 25 to 1? Okay, maybe I can wait 20 to 1. Okay, when that gets here, maybe I can wait till 15 to 1. And before you know it, silver is worth more than gold. That's how I feel. And it's radical. It's a contrarian view to most, and I'm not saying it's right around the corner by any means. You know, what would it take to convince all the bankers that all that gold is hardly worth anything? Can you imagine that? All that gold, and it's hardly worth anything. Copper is a better conductor of electricity than gold. Copper. Speaking of copper, copper's doing pretty well. Coin Silver, what's going on? Grandpa Tim's Prayer Corner, hello. Good evening, y'all. Matt T Coins, what's up? Let me flip this camera over, or back, I should say. Yeah, copper's doing well. Copper's doing real well. We need it. We need that copper. So yeah, I don't feel like scarcity dictates value. I feel like usability dictates value. Might take a while for that to play out, but it's in the future somewhere. Can you imagine that when we start talking about the good old days when gold was worth more than silver? That can happen while I'm alive? I don't know. All I know is I'm gonna have a whole lot of silver. I hope I can hold on to it. George says gold has more industrial and medical applications than copper. Okay, I don't know about industrial. And its supply is more stable, scarce. Gold supply is relatively inelastic. Right. Yeah, I think there's a whole lot more copper in industrial. In every single wall. Yeah, there's no. I wholly disagree with you there. Not only is there a lot of copper out there, there's a lot more copper we're going to need for a lot of building. We're still building. And Mark says, I'm going to start pouring copper bricks. Oh, yeah. What I meant is there's wider range of applications, not more volume. Oh, okay. I see. Yep. There are certain things that it's necessary for, by all means, as well as palladium and platinum. just not as much. Make sure y'all get that hashtag AZCoins in. Get your chance at this beautiful Repunch mint mark sent from AZCoins. It's a sight to see, I'm telling you, when it's in front of you with the loop. You could gaze at this thing for an hour. Be like, what was this person thinking? Or what were they drinking? They just wailed on this thing. It's like 4 or 5 D's in there. Talk about the double D's. You want to talk about some double D's, George? Some medical applications require gold in connections and such. Oh yeah. Yep, there's some connections that are very corrosive that you need gold to keep it from disrupting the electrical current. Did you buy any precious metals on the recent pullback? No, George, I pretty much already backed up the truck. I don't have a whole lot more to be able to put into silver. I backed up when it was a lot cheaper. Yep, AZCoin says, good luck, everyone. I think it's just about time to pull that giveaway. I don't want to wait too long or feel like I'm keeping you here if you don't want to hang out. Let's see what the current entry count is. Good luck, everyone. It's a SkyQuest. Let's share the giveaway screen. All right. Good to go. Hope y'all are excited. The economist J.M. Rock, author of the book Death by Socialism, called the exact bottom in March of 2020. He issued an all-in signal at $12 an ounce. Man, wouldn't that have been nice? Yeah, I think I can only guess, but I want to say I was like maybe 6. I think I was 6 years old when I bought my first roll of Mercury dimes. So that was 1980. All right, y'all. Are you sure you got the hashtag AZCoins in chat? If not, double check. Can't do it too many times. Might as well do it again. Oh, heck yeah, man. It's funny. I always thought that my grandfather got my father into numismatics, but apparently it was my father's interest that got his father into numismatics. And I actually have some walking liberties that my grandfather collected, as well as a Morgan dollar that was given to me by oh my god, I can't believe I'm drawing a blank. Not Emerald Coast. Oh, he's got the whole neighborhood smelling like bacon. Welchco. Welch Go Services gifted me a Morgan dollar that my father was having me sell that belonged to my grandfather. He purchased it and gave it to me. But yeah, uh, 3 generations of numismatists. Love that silver. Love the coinage also. Your father got you collecting as a very young boy? Nice. Very nice. All right, y'all. I am going to pull it. How many we got in there? What's that say? So here we got 19. Pretty good odds, y'all. It's more than 5%. Good luck. Thank you again, AZ Coins. I love this friggin' penny, man. Anybody's going to be fortunate to have one. And I'm also going to send one of my new magnets along with it. Jimmy Lucky LeCarry. Congratulations, Jimmy. It's all you, sir. Very nice. You got it, Jimmy. This is yours. And this is yours. Congratulations, Jimmy. All you, sir. Yeah, Jimmy says, thank you, AZ Coins. Might have been more, but that's what I remember. What was that, Matt? George, 1 bars, 1020, 7 ounce. Other 30 Engelhard, 10 ounces. Nice. Your voice, along with the music, is putting me to sleep. It's hypnotizing. I've heard that before. I don't know. I don't understand why. It's not intentional. Believe me, I don't want people to fall asleep on me. But I take it as a compliment. I do appreciate that. Okay, Matt says November 79, I sold silver for $45 an ounce. Huh? Oh? What? Let's see, that says 1980, I bought silver at $1.90 an ounce. Nice. Yeah. Oh, in March, I was buying a lot of candy too. That's probably was the hardest part to buy. Was it was a learning lesson. It was an invest your money type of teaching. From my dad. He was explaining how. It becomes more valuable over time, and it was a really cool experience. And then it wasn't long after that I started taking money out of my account and searching half dollars. I did my first search of half dollars probably before I was even 10. I took out everything in my savings account except for $5 to keep it open, and all the rest I withdrew in half dollars and searched them all. And I remember it was about 13 half dollars I found, I think that included some 40s, but really it was mostly Walkers, Benjis, and 64 Kennedys. It was mostly 90%. So yeah, early coin hunting. Oh man, absolutely, Jimmy. I think the cent is worth more than my magnet for sure. So really, all of the thanks goes to AZ Coins. Amazing, kind man. Thank you again, AZ Coins. Did I have a favorite piece in my collection? You know what? It changes, right? So I think right now my favorite piece would be a 1921 peace dollar, the high relief peace dollar. My father gave that to me. So I got it, or I tried to get it graded from CAC. Unfortunately, they sent it back details as cleaned, but it's not, if it is cleaned, it's not obvious. It's not like major scratches and, shiny high points, or, it, I would not have spent the money, to send it in, if I thought it was clean. So even if it is, again, it's not a bad looking coin at all. And really, the main value is that it was a gift from my father. But above and beyond that, it is a rare coin, and I'm glad to have it, especially with as much detail as it has. It's a very clearly, a higher detail, a higher relief version of the peace dollar. I always remember whenever I would look at a peace dollar, it seemed like they were all worn down, because you look at the reverse, and if you're not holding it in the right light, you can't even read the letters around the outside. That's how low relief it was. They just kind of all looked like they didn't have very much detail, but on the high relief, like, just everything on that peace dollar pops. Weldon Carey, what's going on? Good to see you. I hope you had a Merry Christmas and have a Happy New Year. Has the subtle, soft voice of a nighttime narrator. Oh, get out of here. With the children all nestled in their beds, dreams of sugar plums danced in their heads. I'm in Oklahoma, George. Oh, thanks, Weldon Carey. I appreciate it. Gonna have to break down and buy more tubes again. Ugh. Where am I going to stack them now? No kidding. I hear you. What are you getting, Grandpa Tim's? Are you the one that said that you're stacking? No, you're not the one. Oh, having a smash a great week hunting. Nice. What are you hunting, Grandpa Tim? What kind of grub did you get in the freezer? Oh, nice, Matt T. Coins. I was wondering about that earlier. I was thinking, will the price of silver just dwarf the premiums? And I'm curious, do we have a good system of, I would think we do have a good system of figuring out or separating the premium of the actual metal value versus the numismatic value. I mean, with prices going up like this, there's some quarters that used to be only worth, let's say, maybe $7, but now just the silver value is $11, or 12. Like the repricing structure, there's got to be funky, but I guess on copper, that's not as much of an issue. So even though the values might not jump as much, you can't really look at those jumps on the same level as things like the large cents. And congratulations on that. That's awesome. I love large cents. I just haven't had the opportunity to really dive into getting some. I have, I'm sure, a couple, but nothing that I've really looked into, like getting a book yet for or anything. With rising spot prices, premiums will get squeezed temporarily. Once things settle down, then you're going to come back to the old adage of people are going to want to hang on to the things that just have more value. Numismatics are not dead with rising prices. Numismatics will always be there. There will always be a preference to have history over a basic generic round. And yeah, I feel the same way, and I could see that from a long time ago, that and along the same times as selling gold is when I was like, I saw, huge premiums on things, and I was just like, all right, I get, wanting something, right? We're willing to pay a little bit more for something we desire, but some of these premiums were just outrageous, man, like Libertads, let alone proof Libertads. These prices are just outrageous for an itty bitty, a tiny Libertad, a tenth of a Libertad going for more than an ounce of silver. I knew that I should not stay in premium silver for long, and it was a much better bet to just go for the best deal. Go for the lowest price silver. Don't go overboard with the premium stuff, and you'll be all right. If you want a certain something super bad, then sure, go for it. If you have the money to spare. My penny stocks are killing it. Nice. Oh, no, when it went to $50, there were hundreds of thousands of vapes being melted every day. Oh, yeah. In 79. Gotcha. Look under the corner round boards for cents, right? I just inherited another house so I can stack more stuff. Nice. Now your address. I can be there tomorrow morning. Just kidding. I was actually just in Oklahoma recently, driving Route 66. Nice. Got your kicks. With the increase in economic uncertainty and monetary debasement, collectability will become an even smaller concern relative to hard assets. I agree. Yeah, it could be a while. At the very least, they'll freeze, right? Their numismatic value will not move up a whole lot because, yeah, it's an expenditure when people are focused on buying food, their next meal. They're not going to be thinking about what coin they're going to add to their collection. Unfortunately, it will be a very scary time. So yeah, it's far off. It's far off, but yeah, numismatic value will not die. Of course, there's always going to be, a level of person with, enough wealth that it doesn't stop them. They're just like the people who are selling things to get, money together to be able to pick up things on the cheap, when things do crash, like BlackRock preparing to buy properties, when people are losing their house. There's people who are getting their money together to scoop them up. Well, as goes with numismatics, there's always going to be somebody with more money that's glad to be able to grab a deal from you. So again, your value is not totally lost, but it is diminished, when the buyer knows that you're desperate. Their offers will be lower because they know you have to sell, unfortunately. 65.4 pounds of copper cents this week with 5 Indian heads. Nice, Grandpa. Very nice. I went through hundreds of buckets, faced several shops. I bought for good coins before they were melted. I found some great stuff and I paid them, but they were getting out of it. Nice. Yeah. I have around 20 Libertads, mostly ounces. What do y'all think? Is there... They can't make any more 2025 Libertads, right? After the first? I heard somebody say, they still might make some more. Well, not after tomorrow, right? Isn't tomorrow the last day that they could possibly make 2025 Libertads? So the 250 or 500, how many were made? How many of 2025 Libertads were made? I remember it's super ridiculous low number. I want to say like 300 at the most or something like that. It's crazy. Heck no, don't sell. James Schultz, what's going on, man? Good to see you. Hope you had a Merry Christmas and we're gonna have a Happy New Year. Yeah, it was crazy, man. They were graded, of course. How much were they going for? Those Libertads were like 1,200 a piece. Man, if they didn't make any more, then whoever got those Libertads is going to be extremely desirable. For anybody that's trying to make a set, like you're going to have to pay up. There's no choice about it. They only made a super small number. They got all the kilos except for 23, 24, and 25s. I never found any for sale. Oh, wow. Huh. Oh, man, Gramps. Are you wanting them to melt stuff to bring up the value of yours? I was thinking about that earlier. It's like, man, all the constitutional that might get melted. It's a tragedy, but it brings up the value of everything that's still around. Not so much for just junk stuff, really, but certainly the key dates. Yeah, I don't have a kilo Libertad. I actually just got my first 5-ounce Libertad from Sorcerer Stan, the man. I think it's under here somewhere. If I remember correctly, no. Maybe it's not. Maybe it's put away. Here's a quarter. Yep. 5-ounce lib is somewhere else. It's out of sight. I think I might have a 2-ounce Libertad also. How high do you personally think silver and gold can go in this current cycle? At what level would you sell your entire collection? Okay, let's start with the last one. Never. By sell, in my head, I hear trade. And I would be trading for money that, as you said, it's being debased. You know, it's becoming worth less and less and less and less and less. So I would have to immediately take that money and move it into something else that's making more money for me. So yeah, I think these are great. They, in the past, have not been investments, but with these results, you could absolutely consider this an investment until it mellows out. And it does what it did for the longest time. It just very slowly goes up, right? Well, how long do I think, how high will silver and gold can go in the current cycle? So somebody asked me that, and I started off by saying I am not a financial advisor. And this is only my personal opinion. The brakes are broken. All right. We're picking up speed. When we run out of gas is anybody's guess. But when it comes right down to it, what do you think these things are worth? That's what we're all celebrating, is that silver's actual worth is coming to being. It's being proven for its value, its true value. I don't think 300 is out of possibility. I think the value in an ounce of silver and how far it can be stretched. Look at what a solar panel does. Just one solar panel. Let's say it's, the new really good kind of solar panel, and it takes nearly a full ounce of silver for that one solar panel. How much electricity will that one solar panel provide over the next 75 years? $75 years of electricity provided from that solar panel. Add up the cost. If it puts out, let's say, 300 watts at, let's be generous, 300 days a year of sunlight. So you're figuring in for storms, cloudy days, etc. The value that you can get out of that silver is so immense. Like I said earlier, I think it's worth more than gold. So when you say on this cycle, I think we will hit a headway where it'll be tougher to people, or for people to make that move. Once it starts inching closer and closer to gold, there's going to be, like, you think you've seen pushback in silver. Wait until you see the gold holders start to realize that people want silver more than they want gold. That's when you're going to see some pushback. So yeah, I think since we doubled silver in 8 months, I think it's going to double again in less time. Again, speed is picking up. This was a delivery month. That's why it's been so crazy. Before the month even started, I knew this, was going to be a hectic, crazy month. And boy, is it. Well, the next delivery month is in February. That's going to be wild again. Then in May, every 2 months is a delivery month. So yeah, I'm thinking, or I'm sorry, April. April would be the next delivery month. Yeah, I'm thinking like 6 or 7 months it will have doubled again. So 150. That's my own personal feeling as far as silver goes. Gold, I don't think it's going to move as fast, nor as high. I think, you probably heard a lot of people say it's probably going to be like a $6,000 gold by the end of next year. That feels about right. There's going to be a certain aspect of, again, people in gold being upset that they're being beat by silver. But hey, it's the way it is. There's platinum people that have beat us in both gold and silver, and boy, they're riding high right now, but it can only go so far. It's only got so many uses, and there's alternatives for it. Its main use is catalytic converters, but if that's what happened before, why it couldn't get very high is because if it gets too high, there's alternatives that they'll use instead of platinum. So yeah, that's kind of how I'm feeling there. All right, I got some catching up to do. I wasn't looking. Emerald Coast Stacker, speak of the devil. Thank you again, sir. We were just talking about a present that I got from Welchco Services, and my immediate thought was this awesome, no, this isn't it, was the awesome gift that you got me. Where is it? I thought I had it displayed here. I'm sorry. But yeah, I'll never forget that awesome keep calm and slave on that you grabbed at SGT's. That awesome deal that I didn't want to miss out on. Thanks again, though, for that. I just wanted to say that because I was thinking about you earlier. I hope you're doing well. Hope you had a Merry Christmas. And are gonna have a Happy New Year. All right, let me get caught up here. How high? Okay, Lego block wall. Yeah, that's why lactate organs are so dang high, because they were melted during. Yeah, yep. So many of those got melted. Tragedy. Not a registered sex therapist, but just saying. Yeah, I was saying I'm not a financial advisor, but I did sleep in my own bed last night. Prior resistance levels have been knocked out, and reevaluations underway. What is your diversification between generics and numismatics? You can probably see up here most of my higher premium stuff. All right, $300 silver. Yeah. Now, Grandpa, I'm not saying that that's necessarily going to be on this leg. Like Jorge was saying, I think it's probably going to start to slow down. I think you're right around there, 150. I think that's when people are going to get very uncomfortable with it going higher. It's really not going to make, well, it will make a bit of a difference in that solar panel. It's gonna, yeah, it's gonna bring up the price, but it's still a great value for what you get out of it. Free electricity is, you can't underestimate that. Like we need that, when the when stuff hits the fan, you're gonna want to make sure that you can light your house and light your property and see people coming, because they're going to be coming. You're going to be one of the few people with lights, period, very likely. And yeah, it's going to be pricey. All right. The mining costs are insane for silver. Well, we don't really mine for silver. We mine for other things and pull up silver as a byproduct. There's very few, like I think Peru, as well as Mexico. I think First First Majestic? They have maybe some silver mines, but yeah, I mean, mining is costly, period. And yeah, how long is it going to take them to? That's the thing about the shortages. They can't just turn on the faucet. They can't just make it come up faster. It's going to take a while, like a decade. True. April 14th will be highest point for upcoming silver. Buy it dip down to 35. We haven't seen mass participation in this yet. Not even good. No, yeah, you're right. Like mainstream people are saying, well, once it hits $100, it's going to be in the news a lot more. No, I think the powers that be are still going to be trying to keep it out of the news. They want to keep it low, like Elon Musk. He's so upset that it's going high. So it's very possible that as allocations and participation follow, we will see dramatic moves, magnitudes higher. Yeah, the big players are going to get in before the little guys. They already have started, and the ones that are not quite sure, yeah, they're slowly flipping over and putting in large purchases of silver. Copper's the new silver, and silver's the new gold. That's right. Gold's the new platinum. It's going to drop down. Respectfully, would it be possible to change up the music? Oh, yeah, I'm sorry. Oh, but yeah, that makes another big difference of putting you all to sleep, is that music in the background. I totally forgot to change it up, y'all. Thank you so much for suggesting that. It has been on that one for a bit. Let's see, let me open up the stream so I can see. I have to keep it so low that I can't even hear it myself. Got to listen to it on my phone and the earbuds. Oh no, that's not a good one. I'm sorry. It's kind of a second wind after you change music. Nice. Right on. That's right, Jimmy. Time to wake up. Nope, that's not a good one either. That's a lullaby. I've got tons of songs, so yeah. By all means, just say the word, and I would be glad to switch up the song. I wish I could make it to where you all could change the tune whenever you wanted to. Oh no, this is the annoying repetitious one. But yeah, I absolutely agree with that. Copper is the new silver. But yeah, I mean, people are actually getting upset. They're really upset that they can't get silver for as low as they want. They're saying that they can't get silver. That's not true. They're just not willing to to buy smaller amounts. They're so used to the low prices. And I was saying that just like, a month ago or a couple of months ago, I was like, should I feel bad that the market manipulation is keeping the price low because I can buy more? If it's being manipulated, like, thank you. Whoever doing that, I appreciate it. Thanks. I can buy more. But yeah, hey, if you insist on having a full ounce, then buy a full ounce of copper. You know? I still haven't even gotten a chance to dip into pouring yet. Got most of the stuff I need, but I guess eventually I'm gonna have to probably try my hand at copper pouring. Hopefully I can progress at doing silver, and it'll make the move to copper a little bit easier. Yeah, I didn't, when I first realized how cheap copper was, I was a little bit shocked, honestly. You know, you see, copper rounds going for like, I would say maybe $3 was the average, or maybe even $2.50. You know what? Maybe even as low as $2 an ounce for copper. When I found out, that copper's spot price is about 25 cents per ounce. It may have even been just under that. The reason it's upsetting, though, is that we are essentially subsidizing their schemes, guaranteeing that the banks will come out either on top or unscathed either way. Yeah. No, I get it. Yeah, but it is how they are amassing their wealth. I guess I just feel fortunate to be able to do the same thing, maybe not on their scale, but maybe enough to protect myself, at least for a little while. Yep, I got some cool stuff in lately on the sterling silver front. Got myself a new bracelet I really dig. It's hard to see, but it moves like very mesh-like. It's not like stretchy. It's just it's kind of like chainmail. It's a whole bunch of little links, but yeah, it moves very fluidly. It's very soft feeling bracelet. So I'm loving that. And I got a cool necklace with this nice pendant in it. I think it's an agate. It's a pretty large jewel in there. Very clear jewel. I'm sure it shows better in the sunlight. The Kraken. Has anybody picked up anything really cool lately? I don't know if you all saw this. Another cool necklace I got. The Liberty Bell that actually rings as a bell. Ding dong, ding dong. It's a pretty cool little cutout. Actually, that's the wrong side. There we go. Got the crack in the bell and all. Do you collect anything other than medals? Kind of, but not really. I collect Zippo lighters. So I dig me some cool Zippos, but they're metal. I picked up a couple of silver Jefferson piece medals. Nice. Very cool. Yeah. Love that. Anything historic. Yep, I'm certainly a big fan of. You like tigers? This is my favorite tiger. Roar. 70. Got this from my boy Silverbolt 30. For your eyes only. This is probably one of the most memorable 007 flicks from when I was a kid. Do you have any Zippos from World War II? I don't know. I haven't really been able to further that collection a whole lot. It's been a little bit since I've gone looking for some. Usually just kind of stumble upon a good deal, you know what I mean? Rather than necessarily get out there and search for specific things. Are you talking about like the old, that black crackle kind of coated, the black coated ones? I think there were some green ones too, but most of them were black. They look cool, that's for sure. They are very desirable as well. A lot of people like them a lot. Yeah, the black ones. Okay. Yep. Yeah, those I guess are getting harder and harder to find. They do go for a pretty penny. Let's see, I wonder if I can remember Ghost Nancy T's command. The peace medals were the medals given to tribal leaders. The Jefferson piece metals were used during the Lewis and Clark expedition. Oh, yeah. I know what you're talking about. Yep, those are, whew. Yeah, those are not easy to find either. Yeah, I remember learning about those. Yeah, because you're talking about like they all have provenance. You know, they're usually a family member who knows who you're going to get those from. Lots of history in those for sure. All right, so it's not GNT, is it Ghost? There it is. There's Ghost Nancy T's channel, y'all. If you don't know who she is, you will regret it because she's amazing. She does so much for the community. This is her magnet, her most recent magnet. It's really cool, but she helped me to get these out to y'all. That awesome personalized coding. You won't see that on any other magnet or sticker. You ain't got that. Ain't nobody got that. Who's got that? Ghost Nancy T's got that at amazing prices. Seriously, check her out. She will hook you up. If you can't design your own, she will help you put together one that you will be happy with. And again, yeah, prices that she gives to people is it's more like a gift from her, really. You know, it's I don't see how she does it. I really don't. It was nice hanging out here. Keep up the good work. I appreciate you being receptive to my recommendations and questions, even the goofy one to be. Oh no, hey, I'm all about good laughs and good times. I hope I didn't offend when I called you Jorge. I just thought that maybe with the combination of your name, that it might be how you're accustomed to being addressed. If you prefer George instead of Jorge, just let me know. But yeah, it's nice to see you as well. Thank you for hanging out and asking those questions, you know, because very often people are thinking it, but they just don't put it out there. So yeah, congratulations on your stacking and continued success to all of you who are, you know, really seeing the value in these precious metals. These are God's money. This is literally what God considers to be money, that, you know, something of value for trade. You know, stardust, right? But yeah, it's also in our Constitution. Only gold and silver shall be considered money. Okay, Jorge, awesome. I'm glad it doesn't offend you. And again, it's a pleasure to meet you. And yeah, you'd be tough pressed to offend me. I always try to maintain a very humble nature and try not to get a big head about myself, you know. But yeah, if you're taking off, have a good night. Hope to see you again soon. I do plan on streaming a little bit more. Like I said earlier, I do plan on selling a little bit, you know, just to get some large things taken care of. I've got an old 4x4, 1985 4Runner that I want to get some things touched up on and be able to use more often. So it's gonna cost a little bit, but hopefully I can offer some good deals to y'all to where we can both be happy. Thank you, sir. You have a good night as well. And a happy new year. Feliz Navidad. No, I'm sorry. I said Feliz Navidad. I meant Feliz Año Nuevo. Is that correct? Feliz Año Nuevo. You know what I'm singing. Happy New Year. Well, on that note, it is getting late. I'm glad I got to hang out with you all. Jimmy LeCarey, congratulations. AZ Coins, thank you so much for letting me get that. Anybody else who stopped by, I appreciate seeing y'all all the time. I'll definitely try to make it earlier next time. Maybe a midday stream. May even see you tomorrow. But have a wonderful night, and I will talk to you all soon. Much love.